Do you remember the last time you tried a new workout program? 1 week in, 2 weeks in, you skipped a session, then another. 2 months later, you decided the program didn't work. And now you're on YouTube again, searching for another quick and easy fix. Before you click away, let's be clear about what's really happening. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Your workout program isn't the problem. You are. And that's actually good news, because fixing you is entirely within your control. Let's get one thing straight. Almost any decent workout works if you actually follow it consistently. Muscles, tendons, and metabolism adapt to repeated, progressively increasing stress, not to random bursts of effort followed by long gaps. Yet most people never reach that consistency. Even structured programs in supervised settings see large dropout rates in the first few weeks. In real life, without coaches, without accountability, people skip, delay, and restart. Then blame the routine instead of their own adherence. Think about your own past year of training. How many routines did you start and truly follow 3 times a week for at least 8 to 12 weeks? Chances are, not many. It's easier to say this plan doesn't work than to admit, I didn't follow it long enough for my body to adapt. Your body only responds to what you repeat, not what you intend. Person A runs a simple full-body program 3 times a week, progressive but basic, for 3 solid months. Person B jumps between fancy splits every 2 weeks, disappears for a month, then restarts. Who makes visible progress? Person A, every time. Exercise adherence research shows the same pattern over and over. High initial enthusiasm, early dropouts, and then long-term retention among a smaller group. Surviving that first phase, showing up consistently, is more predictive of results than program design. Studies show that people who maintain a consistent schedule for just 8 to 12 weeks see measurable improvements in strength, body composition, and conditioning. Missing sessions, changing routines, or inconsistent intensity erases those gains before they can accumulate. You might train at 70–80% of your maximum effort, 3 sessions per week for 8 weeks, and notice 3 to 5 kilograms of fat loss and measurable strength gains. Do the same effort sporadically, and your results vanish. Science favors repetition over perfection. Pick a time, morning, lunch, evening, and treat it as non-negotiable. People who train at roughly the same time weekly accumulate more total activity. The decision becomes automatic, reducing friction. It's not magical, it's consistency. Use a notebook, app, or calendar. Mark W for workout, N for active non-gym days, and B for blank days. The rule is to never allow more than 1 B in a row. Visible streaks are psychologically powerful, nudging adherence even when motivation is low. Imagine seeing a 4-week streak on your calendar. Missing a day feels uncomfortable. That subtle pressure keeps you moving. Alarms, sticky notes, or gear laid out in plain sight. Research shows even basic text reminders increase activity in patients recovering from rehab. If it works there, it works for your 30-minute session after work. Pick one program and stick to it for 8 to 12 weeks. Roughly 24–30 sessions, no judgment before that. Muscle adaptation and fat loss require progressive overload over weeks. 3 random workouts aren't enough data. Think of it like reading a book. You don't judge it after 3 pages. Decide on a floor, 10 minutes, warm-up, or a single circuit. Often, starting triggers your brain and body to continue. Even if you stop, you maintain habit continuity. Critical for identity. I show up. When you think, my workouts aren't working, ask instead, have I shown up consistently 3 times a week for 8 weeks at roughly the same time with progressive effort? If the answer is no, the problem isn't the program. You are. Progress isn't waiting on a magic routine. It's waiting on you to be consistent with an ordinary program, finally. Most people waste months chasing new plans when all they needed was a repeatable, simple routine executed consistently. Here's your challenge. Pick a sensible program, commit to 3 sessions per week for 8 weeks, track every session, and don't allow more than 1 blank day in a row. Run that experiment before you ever say, this workout doesn't work. Before you search for yet another workout program, fix your consistency, then judge it. That's how you train smarter, not harder.